Hello everyone, and welcome back to something new. This is Guardians of the Wild Sky demo, of course. I have seen this a while ago. They were telling me that it is a survival game with, I guess, a bunch of Pokemon, for the lack of a better word. I checked the settings, everything is maxed out. I'm getting capped 75, but we're in the menu, so that doesn't mean much. So let me get into this, and we'll see. Normal privacy setting. I probably want to have it in friends only. I don't want any weirdos coming in here. Max players. I can post it even. Alright. I'll leave it at 1. This is for recording, so we're cool. I'm just starting it up. Oof. Randomized character creator with a modern 20th century male in a fantasy world. Let's create one. Skin color, IT white. Oh, hang on. Where did the IT white go? Oh, holy hell, this is even worse. This is even more yellow. What? These are supposed to be... Okay, this one is slightly better. I don't know which one it is because they opted not to select it. Shoulder width. Oof. You can create your own Bob in this one. If you don't know who Bob is, refer to Ark Survival Evolved. Torso thickness. There you go. And give myself a bit of a belly. Just as in real life, I would need a bigger leg. Not length, but thickness to support it. There you go. Head. Yes, please. They cut the Second World War reminder out of it. Facial hair. I need a full beard. Let's see how full we can make it. Oh, this looks sufficient. Kinda like me. Almost. Hair. Yes, please. I need one. This one is fairly close, hair 5, let's remember that. But I'm looking closer to Jesus Christ right now. Or Hagrid, if you will. Or a man bun. This is actually fairly close. Head size, I have a large head. I know because I once tried to buy a bicycle helmet and the biggest one they sold was barely fitting on it. Big brain. Neck length. Well, medium-sized neck. Very thick. There you go. Eye color. Something greenish. Dark. Jaw size. There you go. You have the biggest jaw ever. Probably not, but like medium size. Nose width. And I have roughly the same. Nose ridge. Nose width, nose tip, nose height, face fat. I have some. Unfortunately, this is fairly close to how I look in real life. Jaw muscle. I have jaw muscles. There you go. This is sufficient. What is this makeup? We don't need that. Almost. There you go. Let's get into it. Once the four folk ruled, masters of earth and heavens alike. They did not merely tame the wilds, they bent nature to their will. Mountains, boats, storms were harnessed, and the mighty guardians, beings of unfathomable power, were enslaved. Okay. Sounds good. But dominion was not enough. In their hubris, The four folk sought to forge a god, yet in their blind pursuit they wrought only ruin. What do you need a god for? What they created was not a god, but a nightmare, a living shadow, a hunger without end. They called it malice, obviously, or so the story says. Okay. We end up in a beck somewhere, which kind of looks like a ship, even curves like one. We have a mustache cast here. Speak to Darius Wayne. Hi, keep your wits sharp out there. The skies may look calm, but pirates strike when you least expect it. What do you mean? Sky pirates, oh that's good. Scum with red sails hiding in the cloud banks until they pounce. I've seen a ship gutted before the crew even had a chance to cry out. They will take your coin, your cargo, your life. If you resist, best we stay light on our feet if we see them. Have you fought them before? Aye, years back, aboard the Windlass. Windlass? We thought we would outrun them. Instead, they took the ship, burned her sails, and left us drifting. Half the crew never saw land again. That's why I keep my blade sharp. Anyway, you should do that. Oh, okay, our first look at the world. 7 hours and 58 minutes remaining demo time. This is a negative point, developers. I already don't like your game if you limit your free demo. And I'm talking seriously, looking at the camera. These are like just simply bad game practices. That you like have a limited demo, limit the time, make a demo that lasts and leave it up there. A demo lasts forever. Everybody can try your game if you're not confident enough in it to, you know, let people try it at their own leisure. What is even the point of releasing anything? I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit negative about it. I'm not getting used to playing demos with bad game practices right out of the bat. There's a windlass here. At least the budgets are there. Lyra Cloudwell. Have you heard the tales out there in the skies? Beasts like none have ever seen. I hear some can breathe fire while others command the waves. Have you seen one? No, not yet, but I swear sometimes when the clouds break just right, I see shapes watching us, waiting. If I ever do see one, I'll be ready. I have proof. Okay. Let me take a look at those budgets. Oof. Look at that lipstick. The developers were kind of missing an important element of selling a starter character. Dirt. You can't jump. Oh, okay. I'm kind of floaty a bit. Gravity is not what it's supposed to be. But we definitely have a ship, and it's on air. Without anything further ado, except those sails that are obviously floppy and not full and busting. Can you feel it? Adventures in the air. We are sailing straight into legend. Of course. Legend? What do you mean? Treasure relics. Places no one have ever set foot on. Islands drifting in the far clouds untouched since the four folk vanished. One good find and our names will be carved into history. Okay. I mean, I should. Hang on, let me see if I can drive this tub. I don't expect to, but oh, there you go. Big yellow question mark. Not to miss it. They even added a fire effect to it. Oof, motion blur though. Of course, that's stew. I told the cook those oysters smelled wrong. Truth is, I'm in no shape to stand in the helm today, and the crew needs someone to steer her through. That someone is you. Of course, I take the wheel. That's the spirit I like to see. You remind me of myself when I took command, full of fire, eager to chase the horizon. Look out there, endless sea of cloud, drifting ice, rich with relics. Treasure enough to make kings beggars. Kings of beggars, okay. Learn what it means to command. If you crash her, I blame the cook, but if you succeed, you will have your first taste of legend. That's a mighty generous of a pirate captain. Go on, take a wheel and steer us north to glory. Oof. That hat though. Not gonna say unrealistic, but... Alright, let's steer a ship. Anchor! Let's drive it straight to the wall. Oh no, I think I'm gonna Austin Powers this one. Can I raise it up? I can kind of raise it up. Oh, it has wheels on it too. And the mast is going through the body. I'm not sure if that's intentional or just the developers not anticipated anybody like looking at this ship from around while driving. I appreciate that it doesn't go backwards. I think we Austin Powers it enough. It is not going forward, that's for sure. Hang on, let me see. Do I need to... Oh, control is taking it down. Okay, control is actually helping me a little bit with this. Kind of expected a bit more when it comes to like crashing or sounds of hitting things right off the bat. See, developers, that's what you get when time limiting a demo. My mind is already put up the back hat the first second that I see your game. It moves like a train. I kind of wish to jump off and explore this island a bit. But I have a feeling that the developers have not anticipated anybody in here. It tells me the fact that there are no walkable pathway to any of these buildings, and our ship is clipping through it. Hang on. Let me see if I can rotate us around a bit more. Seems like we are kind of doing something. Oh wait. Can we go way down into the clouds? By the way, I'm continuously pressing change altitude, stop piloting airship. Okay, not yet. I wonder what the propeller is powered by. I don't recall seeing an engine. And as an engineer, I'm kind of expected that. Oh, nice, we can go down. We can go under the... Oh, I have spoken too early. This is the lowest we can go. I was happy that we don't need to go through that and we can kind of get out of dodge without going through any scripted checkpoints. But yeah, by the way, this is my maximum level of going, rotating and turning the ship. It's just not turning as I'm supposed to. Space would change altitude, but I'm not pressing space. Oh, there you go, there you go. We are glitching. Okay, okay. Okay, we are in our intended destination. Oof. Okay, not gonna lie. Moving this big ass ship is kind of strange. I don't think the propellers give enough sound. I can barely hear any noise made by the sails. There isn't even a shanty to sing by the crew. I'm sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted. We were playing Windrose the other day, and that was a pirate ship and a pirate game. I kind of liked it. Take command, sail north. We are west, so I guess we need to go around this island. Yeah, 2 meters per second. This is our maximum speed, by the way. We are not actually moving north. I'm kind of thinking that we are not moving more north and we are not turning either. Not gonna lie. If this is your first 10 minutes of your game, I'm having second doubts about the second 20 minutes. We are directly north. And I am not anchored down. My character is just not... My ship is not moving forward. 1 meter per second we are moving. Do they expect me to go that way? Because that's east, not north. Okay. I think they kind of expected me to go around this one, this way. But without like markers and waypoints, I'm guessing ship is currently glitching through the entire thing. Let me raise it a bit, maybe that would help. No, it is not. Damn, we are at the 17-minute mark and I haven't done anything in this game. Not even the first intro sequence. I had high hopes based on the videos, but that they couldn't even make the starting ship working. I'm kind of losing faith in this. It shouldn't be this hard. It doesn't need to make it realistic. If this is your intro sequence, I wanted to get it over with very fast. By the way, this is me moving full forward, 0.12 meter per second, and this is me fully rotating the ship left and right, and it is not doing anything. I was trying to move right because I have no idea if they expected me to go to the straight, unobstructed place here. Let me see, maybe if I level it out, that kind of moves me a bit faster. That mechanic was not explained. But we are straight north. And I guess that was the issue, because I see that our speed is picking up, already going with 5 meters per second. Right, so if your nose is up and down, the wind doesn't work and your ship stops. I have mixed feelings about that. But we are going north. Out of what I assume are empty islands with 2 buildings on them, but no way to actually get out and do anything about it. I think the idea is that we sail into these clouds, which I can tell is supposed to be volumetric. But even with all the volumetrics on, you can see those artifacts in it. And I guess I have an idea of why. Hang on, while we are sailing forward. I set the display to DLSS enabled. And I kinda don't think I'm supposed to do that. NVIDIA reflex, DLSS off. Did it off? It's off. Right, cool. Our FPS is not readable because of the message that we only have 7 hours to play this demo. I make a screenshot. We do need something to put on the thumbnail. I guess we fell into a hellhole. What? That was it? We crashed with a whale? And that's the ship and everybody died? Oof. Hugging. Speak to Luminara. Okay. Ah, you are still alive, says the Colibri. I saw your airship fall. It's a wreckage scattered across this island. You should not have survived such a fall, and yet here you stand. I have seen crimson vortexes steer through the skies. Yours is not the first to be claimed. After others have fallen before you, dragged down by the same storms. My sight is clouded. For now, you must find your footing. Why are your sight is clouded? Perhaps in time your presence will reveal what I cannot yet see. Go forth, traveler. Okay, that was not a good guide. You have much to learn. So do you, apparently. Gemstone shard, okay. We get 5 XP for it. Kind of ruining the immersion that you see that XP pop up after every stone pickup. The whale looks nice though. Music is okay. I'm not too fond of the floating island concept because so many games have done it. At this point, this is not particularly good. Level 1 Eager Driftwing. Hello. Chasing its own tail. What am I expected to do with this wreckage? One fire on it. Oh, okay. At least they made me burning. That's good, that's good. That looks like a dragon. And a guy holding its balls to float with it. I assume that's what they mean by this. Do I need to grab it? I don't have a grab. Ow. No, we are boxing with it. Oh. Come back here, bozo. I don't see any prompt, so I guess we kinda had to bang it. Ow. Collect stone, collect gemstone shard, craft capture crystals. Ah, okay, that's what we need to do. I'm sorry, journal. The constant noise of XP gaining when you pick up a thing is not particularly good practice to my liking. And I gain level 2, and when you gain a level, the entire screen is just blurring out, which I'm starting not to mind. Alright, what do I need? Craft. Gain knowledge. Capture crystal. Nose. What? Now, nose. Ah, okay. Craft. Gemstone shard. Capture crystal. Craft. I can make more. Okay. I guess these are our Pokeballs, so since I don't have any other use for the rest, I can just craft it. Alright, capture crystal, where are you guys? I wonder how the game plays if you kill all of these before you could craft a crystal. 1. I pressed 1. Reclaim tab. Okay. Hang on, boy. I have 8 health. Okay. Our Pokeball is working. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Deploy and recall your Guardian with G. Regenerating. I should do the same too. Where do I grab its balls? He is deployed. Oh wait, Q. R. Space to glide. Okay, let's glide over there. Oh, he's teleporting over wherever the heck I am. I don't see any stamina bar on it, so I assume as long as it takes. I like the idea of conveying to you in ancient stones that you need to grab their bowls. Hang on, bird. What is this supposed to be? Heart wisp. Faint glowing fragment of pure life essence. Collect 2 to restore and increase your health permanently. I would be happy to eat it now just to restore it. Now, okay. Oh no. Same as in Valheim, the guarding bird is not letting me not have the tutorial. But there are even greater guides if you look at the skies. High in the cloud are wind seers, ancient colossal whales whose presence can remove the shadows on your map. Okay, why would I want that? When courage calls, take a leap of faith and command your driftwing to unfurl its wings. Use space to glide upward to the wind seer. Once there, you may uncover a portion of your map. May. The storytelling in this game is not particularly organic. I do like the fact that you get a Pokemon. Thoughts about how to get it, the story of how you got here is absolutely horrible in terms of the presentation. Like you drive a ship with 0 feedback and no sounds whatsoever on their like crashing and collision, and then just a fake out black screen and you end up here with nobody else on the island. I wanna say it's... I see the appeal. I kind of want to move on this for just 2 more videos. But I already have a grocery list of what I would like to tell to the developers. I guess they were the focus of the game was the Pokemons, so not you, your character, or like cohesive storytelling or something like that. Anyway, let me get closer to this because I hope it will illuminate my face for the thing. Learn about newly discovered guardians in your guardian deck. Instead of that, I'm selecting my Pokeballs and capturing one. Man! Get in the bowl! That was my last Pokeball. Well, I guess... yeah, this gives out some light. Alright folks, I'm cutting the video here. I'm sorry, it's a bit longer than a YouTube lifespan, 20 minutes. But, yep, see you in the next one. Bye bye.